It's Power Fantasy.
Fight.
And we are starting with 2-on-2 action between Rugby Water and the Jackalope Kid taking on Cocksure, longtime enemies. Week 4 of the Bad Time 3.
Give up.
This is a match that we're opening with that has pyramid implications, but it's also personal. The emergence of the Jackalope Kid came at the expense of Cocksure's 4th title reign as the ABT Team Champions. They have held animosity towards each other ever since. And that may be getting recently inflamed with ORION going back on the wager to never wear blue and orange again. You see Rugby taking it to him. He claims his knee pads and elbow pads under his old color scheme are prescription. But I don't know how much. Oh, I know that much about how ORION is going to deal with that. Going immediately for the German suplex, doing everything he can to fight out of it. Going for the tag, almost gets caught, gets out. Also on tonight's show, we got the PF2 Championship as Real Russell takes on Tom Ryder. We have another grudge match as Grace Castaneda goes one-on-one with Drangsal Ruhe. The end of the fucking world will be in action. And in our main event, the Tarot Pack, Luxury Levy and the Pacemakers take on the Thermite Party. Double suplex sends Flint Trombone out of the ring. And Rugby pursuing here. Oh no, just sets him up. Jackalope keeping the pressure on. Quick tag. Just swarming the Jackalope Kid now. It's that tag team work that makes them such, well, it makes them 4-time tag team champions. I need to go much further into detail about what kind of team this is. They've been to the top 4 times. Almost once a year. Reversal of the Irish whip. Ducks under the cross block. And now the Superman pose. Holds fall, but only gets the 1 count, and ORION's going to make a break for it. Sensing that it was time to tag Rugby in. ORION wants nothing to do with Rugby. Trying to get a couple more cheap shots in on the Jackalope. And Flint takes the advantage. Rugby has not been having the year he's been looking for so far. He's, I believe, 1-5 on the year at the moment. Brought across the ring. Another elbow drop to the neck scores. Hip toss from Flint Trombone.
1, 2.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. Jackalope was trying to go for something while he had the opportunity to, but Rugby keeping the pressure up, leading on the face of Flint Trombone. Tag to ORION, the double team doesn't pay off. Now it's up to Flint to try to distract ORION to give him a way back into the match. He grabs that arm bar, that might be it. He's up, nope, gets suplexed immediately. Out. Now letting, oh, slide kick right to the ankle. Pulled into the Boston Crab. Trying to kick his way out of trouble. Gets the slide kick again. That's got to be a yellow card at least. Fire away with those big kicks. Ducks out of the shoulder tackle. Not that one. The arm trying to set him up for Flint Trombone. And they get that double team cutter. A linchpin of their success. Makes the tag here. Now Flint getting thrown around the ring. A trio of gut wrench suplexes, and he immediately bails to the outside. Jackalope chases him back in the ring into another suplex. Setting up for that elbow drop. Scores.
1, 2.
Jackalope overconfident, doesn't get involved, and it leaves this double team opportunity for Cocksure. And now they get Rugby in the cutter. Swarming Rugby here, trying to chop down the big man. Armbar a little too close to the ropes. Jackalope getting antsy to get in the ring. Catches the kick and actually trips him. Lands a drop kick of his own.
Give up.
They're both going up. Oh, a complete miscommunication. The spinning super kick connects. Flink in to try to break it up. Doesn't need to. Oh, but gonna eat that brain buster. Savant kick right to the lower back. Not really going for the crossface yet. Oh, and Orion just looking to get out of town. Another miscommunication. No, he's just gonna go for it again. You know, teamwork is hard work. Scrum ball! Oh no, that's the overhead. I thought for sure that was scrum ball. My bad. Don't want to get you excited. Again, fighting for the German suplex. Can't get it. In deep trouble. He just ate that brain buster. Looking for the elbow drop again. Drops it on the back. But just trying to crush his spine here. Up and grabs the armbar. Center of the ring. And it's worth noting with how high these teams are on the pyramid, the winner of this match will be on their way to face the FBI's most wanted for #1 contendership. Each other's partners laid out. Flint grabs the face lock. Trying to subdue Rugby Water, makes the tag here. Background suplex. And pulls him to the Fujiwara armbar deep in the enemy territory. Manages to fight his way out. Gets subdued back in Cockssure's corner. Fights his way out. One well-placed elbow. Cover after the belly. Goes for the Jade Roller, but lucky for Flint, reverses it. Trading spin kicks. Oh, falling star! Pin on the wrong man. Going to the corner here. Set him up on the top turnbuckle. The suplex connects. Setting up for something in the corner. Big head scissor. Tried to Rugby knocked down on his way in. Now they're trading. Lands that drop kick. Across the ring here. Rolling elbow connect. Now tags in Orion looking for one more tag team move. Asking why the crowd's so mad. Go for the deadlift for the suplex. That's the wrong side of the ring. Immediately broken up. Castaneda sends him across. Senton lands on Jackalope. Another big brain buster. Or snap suplex, rather. Trying to kick his way out of trouble. There's a big running punt kick to the face. Oh, was going up top, but Jackalope grabbed him. Oh, but can't take advantage of it. Little armbreaker going for the double tag here. Rugby just opening up. And double spin. Soul butt. Goes over the ropes. Dodges out of the way of the elbow strike. Yeah. Jay Miller. Cover. Almost. Barely saved. 1 minute remaining in the match. Oh, to the Fujiwara armbar. That might be it. He has to tap. He has to tap. And Cocksure scores the victory. And the rough year of Rugby and Jackalope continues. Man. That means that it seems likely our next #1 contenders match is going to be between the FBI and Cocksure to go face the end of the fucking world, who we will see in action later tonight. Good luck to everyone involved. Up next. Oh, I got to update the graphic. It's this one. Because it's time for the PF2 Championship bout. As Rio Russell makes their first defense in what is tradition coming out of the tournament. The new champion defends against has their first defense against the one wrestler they did not face in that tournament when it's a 4-man field. And that is Tom Ryder of the Fun Boys International. What is against tradition, however, is a new change to how the PF2 Championship works. All PF2 Championship bouts, including this one, from now on, will be fought with a 15-minute time limit. One of the larger points of this title was the ability for a draw to be a meaningful result. Management felt we weren't getting enough draws, so we're going to trim the time down and see what happens. And to start that process out, we have Tom Ryder and Rio Russell. And it's this song, and it's this ref, and it's this match, and I'm sending you to the ring. Starts in with a brainbuster. You see Frodo McCain outside the ring. Oh, God. Back and forth, scrapping on the ground. Tom Ryder fancies himself an MMA practitioner, but we have a lot more evidence of Rio Russell's proficiency in mat work.
Yeah.
Struggling. Headlock of Tom Ryder, notoriously hard to get out of. Maybe something about the glove. And he goes right back to it. Quick over here. First 1 count scored. A lot of work done with that vertical suplex. Now switching levels, going to the leg. Very traditional pro-style offense. The crowd's behind Tom here tonight. I mean, Rio is from the Thermite Party. Battering him. Wrenching the legs back. And now getting pushed into the corner with those hooks. Trying to fight back with those forearm uppercuts. Rio's got it. Firing away with more of those punches in guard. Tom goes back, grabs the limb, trying to slow the pace down, but we're about to be halfway through the match. Goes for the Superman punch, ducks out of the way, pulled immediately into the guillotine. Beautiful technique, but can't force a submission. Didn't get it in tight enough, flops his way out. And Frog Splash, oh, is offline. Rolling out of the way just in time. Now throwing punches out of that headlock, gets a cut open on Rio's face. Going back to the ground and punches a Rio's own. Shoots in. Still can't hold it. Slides out of the back mount. Exploder in the corner. 5 minutes remaining. Falls over the shin breaker. Another one of those vertical suplexes. Superman punch. Rio right back up. Revs down, and here comes Frodo. Frodo trying to cause a problem, getting punched. It's 2-on-1 here. Battering him. Battering her, rather. The Exploder connects. Goes in the mount. Hammer Fist trying to fight in the sharpshooter in the center of the ring. Rio does not quit. Rolls through with those German suplexes. 3 in a row, holds the cover. Only 1 count. Rio's on the back foot here. After the interference from Frodo. Shoots right back in. To the mount. Push it away. 1 minute remains. Off the ropes. Double down. There's only 30 seconds left.
30 more seconds.
Tom going for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Rev out of position. Rio kicks out. Clothesline, and there's the bell. The new 15-minute era gets us our first result And Rio survives a double team to retain the PF2 Championship. It's an impressive performance, but we can't give you the full graphic because it wasn't a full defense. So instead, we'll take you to the full pyramid as we get fully ready to watch the end of the fucking world. But you see now the result. The top tier will paradoxically, unexpectedly be occupied by the FBI's most wanted and Cocksure, who's been doing a lot of complaining based on how they got eliminated from the Bad Time 3, but they are now in peak position to be the first team up to challenge the end of the fucking world. Meanwhile, you see on the tier below, biding their time, the Funhouse, the former champions. I'm sure we'll be seeing them soon enough. If Mars and Betsy Hubble are ready to wrestle, then they have to be ready for their return to the ring sooner than later. But tonight, we are going to watch Mars and Betsy take on Arthur and Brutus, the Marshall brothers, in a contest I wish nothing but the best for the young men involved. May God have mercy on their souls. And this is the song, and that's the ref, and I'm sending you to the ring.
Fight!
Now, the Marshall brothers are twin brothers. You can tell Art and Brutus apart. Art has tattoos. Brutus has a beard, or a bigger beard, rather. And Art has also had enough of this and tags in Brutus. Night of too many punches here. Mars shrugging them off, just walking over. Goes onto a headlock. Those knees landed flush, kind of took Betsy by surprise. Firing as hard as he can. Slips out of the way of the shoulder tackle.
Give up.
Firm control. Oh, already going for the wall. Flattened him. Doesn't go for the cover even. Picking him up and putting him down off the ropes. Big boot. Another big body slam. Lariat. And now here comes Mars. Brutus makes a break for it. They hit the double high kicks. Lariat on Art. I think Thad thinks every match on this show is PF2 rules, so we're giving the benefit of the doubt. Oh, God!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Graciously allowed back in the ring. Headbutt connects. Double team fails that time. They're trying to swarm her. Cover after the backdrop. And Thad calls it early for the safety of the Marshall brothers. 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Still in championship form. Our team champions, the end of the fucking world, will look eagerly to see who challenged them later in April. Up next, though, we have a singles bout between Grace Castaneda and Drangsal Ruhe. An interesting bout. They've been clashing for weeks. A testament to Grace's fearlessness, but all year so far, Drangsal, curiously, has only really been concerning himself with the lightweight division. It's unclear why he's prioritized him, considering how far away he is weight-wise from being able to contend for that championship. And that's not like a slight, it's just, you know, how age and being a man that big, that's just how that works, you know? But either way, Grace Castaneda has had just about enough of it, and we are going to get a one-on-one bout between them here. And it's unclear if it'll just be Drangsal or if it'll be Drangsal accompanied by his Haus Ruhe. But the time for talking is over. Sending you to the ring.
Fight!
Pulls out of the snapmare attempt. Dropkick bounces off. It does appear to just be Drangsal at ringside right now. Catches the shoot, but gets rolled up. And they're just tangled up on the ground. This is how they got counted out last time, just scrapping for positioning. Gets the Schultz choke. Oh, and immediately that sportsmanship is over. She goes to rend the flesh of Grace Castaneda.
One, two.
Putting all those 250 pounds down on the head, on the body. One of the smallest wrestlers in Power Fantasy. Shoots in for the tackle, but can't hold her down. And into the octopus stretch. Grace Castaneda, student of the Great Labyrinth. A technical mastermind.
Give up. Give up.
Grip strength is enough that he could pull his arm out, but her technique is on point enough. She gets right back into it. But the strike exchange goes more the way of Drangsal, and Grace is a bloody mess. Go to the rope. Gets across the ring here. Big elbow strike. Oh, but biting the thumb before she could go for the micro brain buster. Pops a quick arm drag. Knee drop, handstand into a second. Right back to that wrist lock. Still can't make anything out of it yet. Off the ropes here. Jumping kick to the face.
Give up.
Wrenches down into the stump puller with the arm. Pops out quick, drops that body weight on her, only for her to get right back to it. Forces down in the hammerlock. Floating over to the front face lock. Back to the back mount. Reversed into the back mount. Can't hold it. And back into the octopus, but that might be too close to the ropes. Boss isn't calling it. Maybe because Drangsal's not reaching for it. reversal. Drop kick still not able to knock him down. Back to the back mount, but still can't hold Grace down. Back to the front face lock. And sits back with a pile driver. Cover.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. Reversal into the corner. Back and forth they go. Yeah, you pulled your hair. All right. Oh, sneaks around, gets a face buster. Every takedown has taken a lot out of Grace.
2.
The blood loss might be too much. It is. Drangsal dismissive. Oh, back to his usual. Trying to get the horse back, cut away from the ring. Damn it. In 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Pinfall due to blood loss. Grace Castaneda lost a... She's getting carted out of here. Drangsal finally getting forced to the back. That's another victory over a lightweight here in Power Fantasy for Drangsal Ruhe. Whatever that means to him, he's racking up the wins. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong key. This one. Ha! Now it's main event time. Yes. All right, so it's the Bad Time 3. It's week 4, as you may have heard. And this bout between the Tarot Pack and the Thermite Party is of utmost importance early in the tournament here. Both of these teams went 0-3 in their first week matches in very different ways. The Thermite Party just kind of got routed by Le Bon Temps, but the Tarot Pack stood their game against the Ballbusters only for Mashley to call, stood their ground rather, only for Mashley to call ball game and end the match almost entirely by herself. Both teams need a win tonight, not just to climb back into the standings, but to avoid finishing last, where, if you missed it last week, finishing last means the team will get kicked off the pyramid when it's all said and done. So there's a lot on the line in this match tonight. I got to set up the right song, and it starts. Oh, I also have to fix that. I have to fix these. Okay, yeah. It's match time.
Fight!
We're starting off
1.
with Luxury Levy going one-on-one with the Afterman. Bounces the forehead off. It's a tag. And here comes Aardvark and Young Nowhere. Two young men in very different parts of their career. Aardvark's been trying to do everything the right way. Young Nowhere took the shortcut of shortcuts, but it hasn't given him personally title success. Everyone else in the Thermite Party is eaten. And he just immediately tags out. Now Prince Almas in the ring. The shining prospect of El Dinosaurio. Back and forth. Big, heavy overhead chops.
Come on!
The chops have it. Tag made to Afterman. And here comes power for power. It's Kansas brute force. Afterman was going to knock Aardvark off the course and get punched in the liver for it. The strength that Kansas brute force.
Let's go.
Wins the test of strength, but the brawling puts Afterman right back in the match. Going for a shoulder tackle. Runs right through him. Deadlifts him with the gut wrench suplex. Hoisting him up in the air by his own shoulder and just wrenching, driving his knees across the biceps. That's strength and technique. Oh, going up top, the early misses the elbow drop and just gets wrenched right into a chin lock. Looks like a sleeper almost. Drop kick from Kansas sends him flying across the ring. Now here comes Aardvark.
Come on.
Aardvark getting
Give up.
nailed on his way into the ring.
Give up.
Current suplex connects. Again, Aardvark trying like Afterman to go after a shot on the apron, but gets swatted by Young Nowhere. Levels after those elbows, hits the ankle. And now he's trying to go into a fist fight with Kansas brute force. The overconfidence pays off. He got him on uneven footing on his way into the ring, and immediately, after making his point, tags in Prince Almas, who takes him with a barrage of cheap shots. The body of Prince Almas, and he's going to make a break for it. Tagged right back to Young Nowhere. He gets launched out of the ring with a drop kick. Right between the ropes, right by Prince Almas. And now the tag to Luxury.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Gotta be careful not to get counted out here. As if she heard me. The chair's now been introduced at the ring. There's a drop kick, and here comes Afterman. Who can most take advantage of that chair. Trying to sneak up behind Luxury, gets judo thrown immediately. After the chest connects. Big lariat takedown.
Break.
Too close to the ropes. Wants to make the tag to Kansas. Let her arm recover. She threw the hell out of that thing. Now here comes Prince Almas. Into a big body shot combo. And a spear. He's setting up for another one. It's brute force there. Those forearms to the throat. And now another tag made. The young knower was sailing to the center of the ring.
Give up. Give up.
Calf kick connects. Followed by the drop kick to the neck.
One, two.
Oh, almost got him on the schoolboy. Deep cover. Responds with a body slam. The long suplex. Almost nowhere to go in that corner. And nowhere stumbles to his feet, tags in after man.
Give up. Give up.
Some of the wrist lock trying to just create some space.
Give
More
up.
pressure on the arm.
Give up.
Wants to set up for that double wrist lock. That might be the easiest way to put the big man down.
Come on.
His backdrop suplex connects. Swept up quickly. Jumped onto the apron and just kicked off the apron by Young Nowhere. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
striking away. Dropkick wins it.
1, 2.
Both feet right to the face, almost got the pinfall. Staying on it. Body slam onto the chair. Going up top for the coup de grace. Misses. Taking a little too much time on that. It gets scooped up into the, oh. I thought that was about to be the Death by Driver, but goes the other way. Bashes the knees into the ground. Doesn't disrupt the strength. Nowhere tries to tag in, get a cheap shot, but
4, 5, 6,
fist right to the face.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Go right for the ankle. Immediately tags in. Can't brute force. Going for the cutter, gets it. But it's not enough. Oh, big body shot. Brute force bomb in the corner. Almost bounces head off the turnbuckles. Cover.
1, 2.
Oh, almost with the brute force bomb. Young Nowhere is running for it. Oh, really ugly German suplex from the afterman, but it's also worth noting, for as much as it seems like Afterman is not as top a tier of talent. Whoa, beautiful technique there. He is the only one on this team that won the Bad Time 3. The other two, Rio and Des Russell, both got kicked out. Prince Almas going right to work on the legs. Steps out of the way of the drop kick. Oh, but eats another drop kick. Misses the third, and Afterman comes back in.
30 minutes gone.
pass.
1, 2.
Over the top rope, but just gonna take a breather.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on.
Oh, the atomic bomb! Cover in the center of the ring!
2, 3.
And a huge statement right there. Luxury out first.
1, 2.
Now the Moss Sprawl. Oh, not enough. Double arm suplex. Connects again from Aardvark. Going back to that power bomb.
1, 2.
Can't hold him down. Brings Afterman back in. Into the wrist lock, but that's in the ropes.
Give up.
Bombsuit's not calling it, and he doesn't get the submission. Now it's up to the Pacemakers 3-on-2. Aardvark firing up.
1, 2.
Tag made to Kansas. And he gets pulled up. Again, drawn on the knees. Here comes Young Nowhere. Oh, he's just, what the fuck? Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Used it. Just scooped him up like Kansas Brute Force does. And now it's down to Aardvark. German suplex hold, holds the cover,
2, 3.
and it's evened up. Well, it's not evened up, but it's on their way. Can Aardvark pull it back? Go for the powerbomb, sits out with it.
1, 2.
Not enough. Catches the kick, Enziguri to follow. Blocks the chop. Runs to make the tag. Ducks under a flying clothesline. I don't know where he got the instinct to do that. Powerbomb to the center of the ring. Bounces him off the mat.
2, 3.
And it's evened up. Into the corner now. Going to the West Point right. Oh, can't even pull him up. He's too big. Going for the chair. Steps out of the way of the swing. Again, he gets caught by this Enziguri.
1, 2.
That's not enough. Off the ropes here. Big power slam. His foot's across the rope. Repositions, hits it again.
1, 2.
Oh, not enough. I thought for sure that was it. Going for the choke slam.
1, 2.
Aardvark still in it. Throws him off the ropes. DDT. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
And Aardvark. Aardvark Jones. Keeps the Thermite Party in last place. And keeps the championship hopes of the Tarot Pack alive. We're going to update the graphics here real quick while we get that right. Because, damn, Aardvark got all three of those falls. That was all him. Amazing work. Gotta update this graphic. Going as fast as I can. Damn. What a match. And one final adjustment to be made to the graphic before I send you on your way for the evening. I promise I want to do that. Okay. I will now send you to... Oh, I forgot to update this part, but damn. It's a one-man show here. I don't know if you've heard about this. But, all right. There. That's everything in the scoreboard. Let's take a look. That is going to do it for our show tonight. Aardvark Jones... Technically, well, no, because of the amount of losses, they're still in fourth. But on their way back up, they just have to do a better job of not taking falls early. But the Terror Pack is not eliminated. Thermite Party at 2 and 6 have they need sweeps, and they need a lot of other things to go their way on top of that. But that's it for this week. We'll see you next week with the Ballbusters taking on Pinrest, and the return of Mistake, and even more good matches. We'll see you then.